Welcome, boys and girls. It is episode 413.
414. There's a lot of numbers in Spanish for your boy Ro in the Mario era. How y'all doing?
How you guys doing?
What did you say? 413? You didn't say 413.
414. It's 414, right?
413.
No, it's 413.
Ah, 13. All right, whatever. We're jumping numbers anyways. What does it matter? All right, off the rails, and we took 2 seconds.
I'm asleep, and I just heard that.
He just woke up and he's correcting us.
And then we heard Dr. Doom.
Well,
God, man, Dr. Doom has lived up to his adage, bro. He is Dr. Doom. He has brought the pain for the University of Miami Hurricanes defense. But without further ado, how you boys doing? Like, for real, how's everybody doing?
doing good. I have to just hop in with a quick little apology from last week's show.
Oh,
well, listen, sometimes I go to extremes in an effort to make things, find a little comedy in something. And I might have gone a little too extreme on the pause thing. So, I love you, babe. I apologize.
I had totally missed it.
Yeah, I think it clipped out, or he did that on purpose.
Oh, I didn't. Did I clip out?
You dropped.
I didn't hear it, but you're clear.
No. So I made some jokes about the menopause last week. They did not land well at home. Yeah,
they didn't land well.
That's who we're apologizing to.
Well,
yeah.
I thought you were going to apologize about the hook, or coming in a little saucy.
Call Mario an asshole? No. The hook? No.
Speaking of sauce.
No.
Speaking of sauce.
The woman I share a bed with.
Oh, no.
Oh, no. This is not good.
Well.
Oh, no. This is not good.
Apparently not. Apparently somebody's in trouble.
We're good.
Yeah.
You had an eventful week.
I had an eventful. I talked to Ro earlier today about something entirely different, very life related. And it's been 5 days of, man, I don't remember 5 days like this maybe ever in my existence of getting my ass kicked. Yeah. So I'm in the shower. I'll tell you the story. I'm in the shower. I live in a city called Coral Springs, which has been in the news quite a bit past few days. I guess what day is today?
Wednesday. Thursday it's dropping. Yeah.
This is Wednesday night. Whew. Okay. So I'm in the shower and I hear something. I've been, I've had my pilot's license for 30 some odd years, and I hear something which clearly indicates something not good. And the house feels like it's going to come down. And I stand there and I'm like, I know Steph's home. So I'm like silent in the shower, like I could hear myself anyway. But I'm literally standing there with my hand on the lever, just waiting. And here it comes. I hear Steph running up the stairs, screaming her fucking head off. Call 911. A plane just crashed in the community. Literally, that's right there. So, yeah, we run down there. We jump in the car, drive down there, get there real quick. We were there before responders were there. Half the community was there, to be quite honest with you. Like, there were people everywhere, and it's surreal. It was something that I had never obviously anticipated seeing up that close and personal. And then quickly became something you wish you had never seen. As far as I thought it was, you could have asked me 15 planes. I never would have told you a King Air. King Air is not small. King Air fits 15 people. And there was, which I thought was something, we thought it was under the water, like legitimately thought it was under the water. Had no idea this king came in, power on, nose down, and just obliterated. Like it just into just pieces everywhere. Everything in that plane was in pieces everywhere. Like it was something not Ro obviously sees this kind of thing on a more common basis, but this was a pretty unspectacular event for the community. Whole place is on lockdown. I think every cop in Coral Springs is in here. So yeah, it was something. It was something. So it's died down now. You can get in and out of the community without showing your ID. Let them know you live here.
Yeah, it was pretty tragic, dude. Especially when you find out that the dad and daughter, they're delivering supplies to Jamaica for hurricane relief. What they do this regularly, apparently. Just awful.
Yeah,
awful.
And look, it's a skilled brutal pilot. If you're piloting your own King Air, right? A lot of King Airs are piloted by hired pilots. Mm-hmm. It takes quite a bit of training and hours to get your cert in a King Air or Queen Air. This is a King, but so very established pilot. For that aircraft to go nose down, full on power, I couldn't even tell you. That's not something that happens.
Before we get the green tree, also got to send prayers out to a legend, Bernie Kosar. He posted from the hospital today, having some medical issues, some significant medical issues, and just asked everyone, put up a U and asked everyone to throw him some prayers that he was in need of them. So if you have the moment, give Bernie some thoughts and prayers at some point in the next day or so. But boys, we got a lot of stuff to talk about.
I-72,
let's go.
Chronic dick.
I always wait to see if we're going to start talking.
No, nobody's ever going to start talking.
Snipe you.
Never again.
Try and snipe you.
Yeah, never again. We're
Curly went to the silent count on that one.
Yeah,
trying to draw us off sides.
He did.
See you next Tuesday. I see you.
That's one of our weaknesses, man. False starts. So we got a couple different directions we can start in, guys. Obviously, all the talk about college football playoff rankings have come out. But then there's also a lot of stuff. We had a press conference with our offensive coordinator who might have answered a question that Scoop had been asking about last week's show. So where do you guys, and Scoop, by the way, we are approaching a second tweet in the matter of 7 days to get 1 million views.
I did see that. I saw that. I have not been on. I'm telling you, I don't know what's going on in the world. I don't know what's going on locally. I did somehow see that. Like I accidentally must have hit the Twitter button on my phone. And I was like, the hell's that?
Yeah.
That looks pretty active.
Yep.
Yeah, it was crazy.
So, guys, so this is about the college football playoff. Let's start there. Canes come in at number 15, but the way that they're positioned, they are the top-rated ACC team. They're in front of Georgia Tech. They're in front of Louisville. They're in front of Pittsburgh.
I love it. All right, so here it comes down to it. Now you're looking at Georgia Tech's schedule.
Like it. It's cute.
If you look at Georgia Tech's schedule, Georgia Tech goes undefeated. They have a much harder 3-game stretch than we do. Okay, so they got to play Georgia at the end of the year, and they got to play Pitt, right? So that's tough sledding. So I see them getting tripped up in one of those 2 games. I do, right? And then you turn around, and obviously they just lost to who we're about to play in NC State. And then you see our schedule. Okay, NC State, sure, they beat Georgia Tech. That's a great win, but I think they're 5-3 on the year, so they have a couple losses, right? Notre Dame beat them earlier in the year too, so we do have a common opponent there as well. And then we have, I know Virginia Tech's in Blacksburg and stuff like that, but they're a downtrodden team. I don't think they're going to have necessarily a winning record. And then for all the marbles, Pat Narduzzi, who made his own headlines this week. Then you got Pitt, which we share with Georgia Tech. So it's really going to come down to, as far as us and Georgia Tech, it's going to come down to who can beat Pitt. Really, if you think about it, because I say statistically the hardest game we're going to have is against Pitt. So we'll see what happens. But
you've also got a huge game with SMU and Louisville.
Mm-hmm. So they're going to go ahead, and then Louisville, I do believe, also has to play Clemson. So they have a hard road. Clemens,
we basically have no shot, man. Because
I never thought we were going to an ACC championship game. I never thought we were going to ACC championship game. I did think we could get into the playoffs going undefeated, and that was part of my on my high horse last week because I felt, and you alluded to this, Toast. So it's like I'm in the book of Toast on this one, chapter 3, verse 20. ACC,
Chapter
you're playing
4, verse 20.
Okay, chapter 4, verse 20. You guys are playing some garbage ass out of conference schedules, and we didn't. And I still think that's going to pay dividends for the Hurricanes moving forward, but we have to go 3-0. I think their out of conference schedule killed them.
No, listen.
Do.
It's not just it's not just. I mean, a couple teams did play opponents, but they all lost. Miami's the only ACC team that played their non-conference schedule and actually won. And not only was it the hardest one, but they won them all. I mean, Clemson lost to LSU. I mean, you got teams that got throttled by BYU. TCU has 2 wins against the ACC. Like, we didn't beat anybody. Like, nobody stepped up outside of us and FSU. And listen, I think actually, don't we have audio, Jenners, of the
yeah, we got Mac Rhodes.
Mac Rhodes talking about that fact that the ACC, bro, you didn't schedule anyone.
We look at each team on its own. We don't look at, conferences. We look at each of the teams. And I think for the ACC, when you look at their non-conference schedule, there really are no signature wins other than Miami versus Notre Dame. And so when we're having that conversation, we look at schedule strength, record strength. That's certainly one of the metrics that come to play.
We don't look at conferences, but when we looked at the ACC, they weren't playing.
Well, no, but I think what he's saying is the reason why we're in front of Georgia Tech and all, because we're in 5th place in the conference, is because we actually played a non-conference and none of them.
We don't
did.
Look at the conference record. Okay, I say, but you are looking at conferences because you just made a reference about a conference. Of course you do. We know you do.
Well, and it makes sense. I mean, you wonder why BYU is that far ahead of everyone. They throttled their ACC opponent. I'll be honest. I'm not sure why we're behind Vanderbilt.
No, that one's a little perplexing. But then again, Vanderbilt I see a couple more losses for Vanderbilt. They're going to have to play Tennessee. They're going to have to play. There's a couple hard games on their horizon.
Here's what this tells me. Tell me if you guys think I'm wrong. What this really tells me from the committee standpoint is they said, first of all, AP voters, just get your head out of your ass. Secondly, though, if Miami wins their remaining 3 games, we're putting them in. And that may be at the expense of an ACC champion.
I would agree.
Which is friggin' insane. That's how far the ACC has fallen, bro. If their champ is not guaranteed to be in.
Well, it depends. Okay, so talk about Georgia Tech. Georgia Tech regains form, goes undefeated. They're going to be the bell cow of the ACC.
Yes.
And especially if they win the ACC championship game. They just beat Georgia. They leapfrog us in that capacity. And then we got to hope to maybe leapfrog a Vanderbilt or somebody or Utah, some of these teams that are on the back end, right? So you can make the argument there, especially if they come in. But you get like a 2-loss Duke team, right? 3-loss Duke team, but they only lost once in the ACC. Say Manny Diaz does the unthinkable. And this would be the most Manny Diaz thing ever. He literally wins the ACC championship with 3 losses. Miami sit there with 2. And we're jumping Duke all day.
Oh,
every which way and twice on Sunday. It's not even close.
No.
And so they are prepping you for that because Duke could win the ACC. They have a couple losses. They're not getting in. They're not getting in. It depends. It depends what Miami does. But if Miami goes undefeated, it just depends on who wins the ACC. SMU has a tiebreaker against us. But if they have the same record at the end of it and win the ACC, I even think the University of Miami will jump them.
I'll be honest. SMU should be offended that they are not in this over Tennessee and Iowa. I mean, SMU was in the playoff last year, for crying out loud. And they're getting no respect whatsoever and brought their quarterback back.
He's back.
Anytime, Scoop.
I hope that the ACC gets nobody in there, to be honest with you. That'd be a bigger story than anything else. I mean, come on. You got the ACC not getting a single team. Button. Yeah. I mean, ACC not getting a single team into the playoffs. I mean, tell me what that's worth. It's worth a lot more than getting, it's a great story. Miami gets it. Look, I'd love for Miami to get in. Don't kid me. But it would be a great story if they got nobody.
It's chaos.
And then and then what happens? Like it's just You're right. It's utter chaos, and the SEC gets 6, 7, 8 teams in. I mean, what a sham! What a complete and utter sham! This, and everybody will see it. So I'm for that, to be honest with you, because
if we don't have option A, we want option B.
Best case scenario. What did we say?
Either us or nobody.
That's right.
Us or nobody. Or we go
either us or no one.
That's it. Because what did we say earlier? We said at most ACC's getting one team in. We know that. It doesn't matter who it is. They're only getting one. They'll never get two. They don't have the +1. The SEC, SEC's got +6.
+6 economics.
It's unbelievable. So, yeah,
the committee would bump the ACC for South Florida if they could.
Well, they might though. But I think that's
no. South Florida's going to get an automatic.
South Florida's going to win automatic.
Yeah, and
they're going to be better than the automatic from the ACC.
Yes, they will. Yes.
Unless Georgia Tech wins out. Unless Georgia Tech wins out, this is what you get. Because if you think if they're set, look, this committee is going. Watch what we do to Miami fans. Watch this.
Yes.
Watch this. They want this so bad. They are so enamored by this. Watch how excited we get them just to pull the rug when they don't win all 3 games. Like they're fucking with us.
Yeah.
Let's be honest. And honestly, if I was in that position, I'd do it too. I think it was amazingly fun. So I'm not falling for it. You guys can fall for it all you want. I've watched this team and this program fall flat in its face for 25 years straight. You can't prove it to me. Prove
no,
me wrong.
I have
Please.
no. I have. There's no way we go 3. No, there's no way we go 3.
Oh my God, I would love to watch some Miami Hurricane playoff games. I don't believe it for half a second.
No, not this year. Not this year.
This year, I believe it.
We're going 3-0.
Rodos, yeah.
No, you're not. It's not a clean sweep.
No, it has to be a clean sweep, bro.
You're the voices of reason. I'm just telling you, Miami's going to do what it needs to do. It's going to circle the wagons, go 3-0, make the playoffs.
Okay, great.
Not ACC
I hope so.
Game.
I hope so. Our numbers get we make the playoffs. We keep playing. Let's go.
Is there anything? Hold on. Let me ask a question. Is there any reason why you're saying that you can back that up with outside of just faith?
No, it's not faith. Okay, so last week I thought something happened that had.
Wait a minute. We would have to do this though, like into the new year.
No, we still do it throughout the whole year. Skip.
I know, but like it would be like football related.
Yes, I mean we're in the back end.
Like
of the
5
season,
questions will get pushed back. No,
it gets pushed back.
No. I'm not okay with that at all. Yeah. At the expense of us, no. Mm-mm.
All right, so
sorry, Ro. Go ahead. Let's hear your
week,
beyond faith.
Last week, I think I didn't have the analogy back then, but it was like Pedro Serrano from Major League, right? Oh. We weren't happy that Pedro Serrano couldn't hit a curveball for the better part of like the whole season. But eventually, he got a hold of a curveball. He said, "Fuck you, Joe Boo. I'll do this myself." And I think last week was the coach's version of "Fuck you, Joe Boo. I'll do it myself." I think they finally, maybe the smoke alarm, because it was just so countercultural for them. It wasn't just like it was just one of those things where it's like, I personally think you could challenge Mario's physicality, like, oh man, you guys are a bunch of pusses. I think hitting them where you're like, this is a staff that's not smart enough. I think that kind of hit. I do. We've been doing this a little bit. You know, we stay in our lane, but I just think challenging them to say, hey, look, we know you brought a physical identity to the Miami Hurricanes. Well, guess what, caveman? It's not working, right? They're out cavemaning you, with just more cavemen. That's all it was. They're outsmarting you. They're outflanking you. And when you see something like that, we'll see. They have the talent. And here's part 2, boys. Here's the other thing. We're doing the Student of the Game this week, and if you haven't checked it out, go look right now at the Orange Bowl Boys channel, because Student of the Game, the past game against Syracuse up there, and we did a preview of NC State. I think they could have found a Malachi Tony equivalent in Gerard Pringle.
And as much of accidentally fallen upon him.
Now, but the way it had to happen though, Scoop, because we thought, okay, now Fletcher got hurt, and we were big Jordan Lyle fans, and we all thought Jordan Lyle was going to be 1A. And Shannon Dawson talked about him today. He's like, he's pressing, he's doing this, he knows how to play football. So he admitted the elephant in the room that he's not hitting the hole, he's not playing well this year, which we're big fans of him and regain your footing. But it's at a point in time now. I think you could have found something. So now you have that, and now you have Marion, who's fast, like they're using him a little bit more with CJ Daniels being out, and you can't have somebody else step up, so he's stepping up. And I see these playmakers emerging, and I see an advantage that Miami can have, and they can put their playmakers in a good position, and as long as they can just kind of, get out of their way a little bit, get a little creative, it doesn't that, but I still see some playmakers we didn't have at the beginning of the year that are starting to emerge too, and we know that the defense is the calling card, right? The defense has showed up week to week, so they're going to be able to keep us in the game. We don't need, so this is where I'm at. This is where my blind faith is coming from, and call it blind or call it, hey, I can see. But I'm like, we don't need the defense to do anything than what it's doing. It just needs to hit the status quo. It's been phenomenal all year long. It's traveled. This guy's amazing. We just need the offense to uptick 10%, 15%. 10%.
No, you need more than that. No, you need more than that. The playoff committee literally came out and said that our offense is too boring to be a playoff. It's not playoff caliber. Our offense is not playoff caliber.
I agree. And last week
more
it
than
was
10%.
I agree. Last week it was, but what I'm saying is not a drastic. You don't have to. It's not like you're going from the option to the air raid, right? You have the air raid. You just need a
no, but it needs to put on a show. It needs to look the part. It needs to pass the eye test, bro.
We've said
3 weeks in a row
again. We look
in bad weather.
Training.
It's going to be cold.
We said CJ. I mean, Pedro Serrano. You can't hit a damn curveball. We've been saying it all season long. He finally got a hold of one. He needs to keep doing it. That's it. You saw what you could do. It could have been an anomaly. It could have been too late. If you think that way, then these two are going to be right. But I just something's different this year for me, boys. Something is. I'm like, I'm watching it. I'm like, okay, do that and you'll be okay. And hopefully they do that. That's all I'm saying.
I like your optimism. So. I do.
I
like your optimism. Too. I mean, we need more optimism in the world.
I got zero faith
great
that this
I
staff
appreciate
can
you bringing it to the show.
Navigate a 3-0 finish here. Zero faith. I have none.
Right. There's nothing to build that faith on. I get it. I 100% get that. I'm just saying what is a little bit different. I wasn't.
What he's seeing, well, you're seeing something different. I agree. Look, Gerard Pringle is, I mean, you saw it in the very beginning of the year. He got a few touches. He's much more electric. He's certainly able to get to the outside.
He's tough too.
You saw some more outside runs with him. He's a bit of a MJD bowling ball kind of, but much faster. But it's kind of that build, very stocky, right? It's very tough to just bring him down. So look, yes, all of that is true. All what Rose said is true. And I would like to see the electricity continue. And I'd like to see I'd like for us to have more playmakers, right? The difference makers, like you saw last week. Because it looked different. It did look different. I mean, look, Mino is fast as shit, to be quite honest with you. Give him the ball more.
Give him the ball more.
Yeah.
They've had that play in the bag for a little bit, apparently.
Yeah, apparently. I mean, I understand. I mean, I wouldn't use it until it's totally necessary, too. Definitely necessary. 2 minutes left in the game. You're up 30.
I feel like the Godfather 3. Because I was, after the SMU game, it was it, man. It was over. There was no AC title. There was no playoff. There was no nothing. It was no ROI on this year. And then a couple weeks go by, you get a win and other people lose. And all of a sudden now you find out, well, maybe you still do control your own destiny for a playoff spot. And it's just like, bro,
they do
believe again.
They do
believe again. I know they do.
No. You have to believe. You can hope. And you got to hope one game at a time.
1-0 in the hope department.
That's it. You can hope. Have some hope. Having faith. No.
I said this stat. Hope. I said this stat. If the Miami Hurricanes can break the curse, and have a back-to-back 10-win regular season, you're 20-4 the last 2 years in the regular season. That's impressive. You stack that against anybody in the country, you're showing something. But you have to do that.
You got nothing
Right?
to show for
That's-
it.
Can you imagine me 20 and
The
40?
SMU
You can't
nothing to
even-
show
you can't
for it.
even get
I mean,
to
if
the
we beat
conference title
SMU,
game.
if we beat SMU, right? If we won in overtime instead of lost in overtime, if we won it, oh my goodness, we're still singing the praises because it's back-to-back wins. It's all these wins and stuff like that. That one loss kind of aligned the perspective. But what that one loss did, there is no more margin for error. You're going to suck up all the hopefuls, and I'm hopeful right now. You're going to suck up all the hopefuls into this inevitable vacuum of suck, right? She went from suck to blow. Damn you. But you just got to take care of business one week at a time. You got to take care of business.
You know, if you had a good marketing firm, like some of us have been advocating that the ACC should hire for years, you could turn it into a team that's gone 20-4 over the last 2 years, can't make the title game because the conference is so good campaign.
well, did you see them? Did you see them go after Notre Dame?
Yeah.
They went after Notre Dame.
They did.
From their ACC account. And I'm like, about damn time, because that one was a little tricky too, because they're not football members.
Bro, half their schedule is us every year.
Yeah, because they're ACC, but the rest of their teams are ACC members. So they went after one of their own for the sake of football, for the sake of us. And I'm like, what? That was Pedro Serrano not only hit a curveball this week when the University of Miami got more creative, but the ACC Pedro Serrano hit a curveball this week when they actually went on the offensive and actually did something of substance for their team other than these puff pieces. Because that was hardcore. I was like, look at you.
It was a what was it? A tweet or what was it?
So they basically said Team A, it was like Team A has this schedule, Team B has this schedule, Team A beat Team B. What are we doing here? And it was Miami Hurricanes versus Notre Dame. It was complete savagery on their part.
It was basically the ACC going down to its waist and getting a little Vagisil on the finger and getting a little spin on that ball and doing a little damage.
Bingo.
Mm-hmm.
Was his name?
The best quote, best tweet that I saw, actually, you guys are going to dig this one. Man. Now, of course, I just freaking backed out of it. So the Canes, for the next 3 games, they need to play like they are the third monkey trying to get onto Noah's Ark.
Only 2 monkeys on the ark?
There's only 2 monkeys on the ark, man. Yeah, just 2.
It's only 2 everything?
Just 2. Yeah, that's it. Just 2. Yeah.
They could be the third anything trying to get on the ark.
That's what I'm saying.
Well, if those monkeys have ACC patches, they're not getting on either. What are you talking about?
Only one of them's getting on.
If we're saying the ACC are monkeys, what animal is the SEC? Why do they if they're the SEC?
It's the lion, man. It's a lion.
Elephants.
Because of Saban in Alabama. That's the lions and elephants and tigers.
Yeah.
They don't have a lion.
Lions and tigers and bears. Only 2 of each of them?
No, they actually have a couple tigers in there.
Let's be honest. I'd probably bet on a gamecock over a monkey.
Yeah.
I bet you would.
Yeah. Monkey's a bad monkey's bad monkey. Yeah. I don't think we're getting on this boat.
Nah, I think they're play monkeys. They're pet monkeys. The little ones like that Ross had in Friends.
Yeah.
Little capuchin monkeys.
Yeah, little capuchin monkeys.
Wearing diapers.
Yes. Exactly.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Yeah, boat's full. Sorry.
I don't want any animal that you have to perpetually put in diapers. That's just no, thanks.
Oh
no thanks.
God.
Constantly have to give it a bath. Like what?
Longest active
What is the
streaks.
story of this arc thing?
Okay. What
Tell
about
me
it?
more.
For Noah's Ark.
Well, there is an arc that you can go to in Tennessee.
Yeah.
They only allowed 2 people on at a time, though.
Not sure about that, but I think it's life size. It's like the size of Rhode Island. The size of Rhode Island, yeah.
I'll tell you what, the
How
arc.
big
the
was
arc
this
on,
arc?
Well, one guy built it.
Yeah.
It was huge. Yeah. It fit
The
all
arc
the
in Griffin
animals.
Road's solid.
No,
man.
I'm dead ass serious. What's the story?
All the
What are you
animals.
talking
2 of
about?
every animal went on the ark before the Great Flood.
Who built
And
the
that's-
ark?
Noah. By himself.
By himself?
By himself. A
I think
gigantic
he did it with
ark.
some family members.
How do you
Alright,
guys?
couple of
how do
kids,
you
couple of
guys-
kids.
how do you guys believe
Hey, he
this?
went to Home
Heard of
Depot.
Noah's Ark?
He went to Home
I've
Depot.
heard
He
of
knows a
Noah's
couple
Ark,
guys.
but I don't know the story. I didn't know he built it by himself, and I didn't know there were
And there's rainbows.
2
And
animals
rainbows
let
tie
on
into
it.
Noah's Ark too.
I've seen
I've
seen cartoons of the animals climbing up the thing to get on the
Yeah.
boat.
Yeah,
and he
two
went
pairs.
from where to where on this ark?
Just
No,
stayed
just
afloat
prepared it
until
'cause
the
there was a
rain
flood.
went away.
You just
Yeah, there
stayed.
was a
He just
massive flood.
housed the animals until the rain went away.
Mm-hmm.
And then it went back out, and
A dove showed up with a little branch. He's like,
And
"Oh,
that's
there's
why-
land somewhere."
and that's why there's rainbows, Scoop. Because
What
rainbow
part?
is God,
What part of
God's
life
promise
does
he will
this
never
live
flood
in?
the
When,
world.
when was this real?
This is why the Canes are going to win.
What year
3-0.
was Noah's Ark supposedly?
I don't know, like zero. I don't know, like before zero. I don't
Before
know.
zero.
Yeah,
Negative
before
Before
zero.
zero?
Yeah, before zero.
Before internet, Scoop.
Yeah.
Before AI.
Back when we were in
I
the
mean,
Big East, bro. Like back in the Big East, like
you know
long
what?
time
You
ago.
know what? People believe Noah's Ark like they believe we're going to win or get into the playoffs. That's
That's having
your
faith.
hope. There's your hope.
That's what faith is. That's what
That's
faith
faith.
is.
It's not
Even
hope,
things
it's
you can't
faith.
see. Yeah.
I can
it's
confirm
faith.
that it did land in Williamstown, Kentucky, where there is the real life
Yeah.
giant Noah's Ark.
It
that you
landed
can
in
go visit.
Kentucky.
Yeah, that's where
Yeah,
the
no,
giant.
that's
in the
right.
middle
And
of
then
the
they
country.
use
No, but that's where
and
the
they
tourists
use
go
Noah's
for.
Arks.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they use Noah's Ark's wood to make the barrels that me and Toast drink the whiskey from.
There you
and
go.
that's why it's just so good.
There you go.
Mhm.
There you go.
Yeah.
Probably
There's
called God's
there's
nectar.
animal guts in that.
Mm-hmm.
No,
No, that was all
they didn't
washed away
die.
a long time ago.
No, they were cool. They were
With the
chill.
Come on,
Distillery.
man. You really think that rhinoceros feces from like before zero is going to last that long?
Before
Come on.
zero? I don't know.
4-0. It sounds funny when you say it that way. you know what doesn't sound funny when you say it? Bange. That never sounds funny when you say it. Paul Bange roofing. Hey, they fixed my neighbor's roof. It's done. It's great. He loves it. He's Paul Banged out. It's like the sweater I'm wearing. It's a sweater for your house. So there's one number to call. It's real easy. It's 981-ROOF. 561-954-305. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. The only thing that matters is that you have the Paul Bange name, and he's a South Florida staple. Been here for years. Huge Miami Hurricane fans. He loves you, and we love him. And what's his name, Scoop?
His name's Paul.
And what do you do with Paul?
Give Paul a call.
Bange.
Bange.
Bange. Bange. Bange. Bange. Bange. Bange. Bange.
Ooh,
Look at that nice.
Wow.
Look at that nice shoe.
that's
Look
a
at that nice brunt shoe.
It's a very nice shoe. It was
It is
comfy.
very nice. This is the
I
Marin.
wore mine the other day.
Sounds like Karen, but it's a Marin. Yeah, listen, it got nice and cold. I'm sure. How they working for you? You ever wear them at work?
Nice, bro. They're like it's like having like your bed follow your feet. It's like you get out of bed in the morning, you just put those on. You're like, oh wow, I'm still not out of bed. It's just now I got tiny beds for my feet. It's great.
So the whole deal with these are durable work boots that are as comfortable as your sneakers. Join over 500,000 other customers. Brunt lets you try the boots on the job, and all their products have free shipping. And with temps dropping, I know if you're not in Florida, if you're listening somewhere else, and it's actually going to be winter here coming up to soon, and the holidays, not a bad gift idea. It's time to treat yourself or the hardworking man in your life to real comfort. Skip the throwaway gifts and get him something built to last. Brunt workwear. Our listeners get 10% off their entire order with code ORANGE at checkout. That's bruntworkwear.com. Use code ORANGE. Order today and let them know you heard it on the show.
Yes.
You can also go to Miami Hurricane Team Store, MiamiHCS.com. Use promo code OBB25 for 20% off. And what a great place to get your favorite Cane fan something for the holidays. Might as well start ordering that stuff now. Shipping, and let's go.
Just don't get him the side night.
No, still honestly my favorite non-show title ever. I've laughed
Cyanide
about it
in the
numerous
store.
times this week.
Side night in the team store.
Nine in the team store. I mean, it's incredible. Truly,
That place is Mecca.
It is.
it's amazing.
It's good.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Might be.
They
heading
don't
down
sell that there,
soon
by the
again.
way. Full
Well, they don't.
disclosure.
Wink, wink.
No.
Oh,
right.
Beatingthebookie.com is where you get all your plays. That's where you get like your real plays. Like you pay for the packages, you get your plays for all the sports, all the good stuff. NCAA, football, NFL, college hoops, hockey, tennis, all the good stuff. If you follow his account at Beating the Bookie, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, that's where you get the free plays. And he drops some free plays. He throws some stuff out there as far as parlays, free play, parlay, all that good stuff. One play for you this week. I'm going to give it to you now because I don't have the energy not to. Pitt plus 12.5. I think they got who they got. Notre Dame. Wouldn't it be
Notre
great?
Dame.
Pitt,
Notre
Pitt's
Dame.
going to beat Notre Dame this week on
No.
the field. And then we're going to have to deal with Notre Dame will be out with 3 losses. That'd be great. We got to root for Pitt. Root for Pitt. Nothing better. I mean, there are things better, but nothing better than watching Notre Dame fans cry in their Golden Domer bowls.
Yeah, most of the elitist fan base. I'm not the only one who noticed that. They're elitist.
Listen, we're not Pitt's not beating Notre Dame, Scoop.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Listen to Pat Narduzzi.
Yeah.
Do you feel like this is a must-win for this team when it comes to something?
Absolutely not. It is not an ACC game. I'm glad you brought that up. It's not an ACC game. I gladly get beat 103 or 110 to 10 in that game. They can put 100 up on us as long as we win the next 2 after that. But again, our focus is on Notre Dame and getting as many wins as we can.
This guy a fucking idiot?
What? When did he get CTE?
Bro, I've never heard that before. Is that for real?
That's for real, yeah. That was this week, yeah.
Yeah.
Is it a must-win game? No, we could lose by 100 as long as we win the next
We were
2.
teasing this. I don't know if you noticed. We were teasing this earlier in the show because we're the consummate professionals.
Mm-hmm.
We were teasing it. But now it's here. Now it's here. Now she just came out of the shower with her wet hair or whatever you say.
Here's what. Yeah. I mean, Pat, buddy, pal, how do you think that's going to look if you actually go win the ACC and you lose by 100 to Notre Dame? You're not getting in. And you know what? That's a perfect scenario. I hope they lose by 100 and then they'll beat us and nobody gets in. ACC, big old
goose egg. Nothing.
Nada. Zilch.
Listen, maybe we could start. Maybe we could just go ahead and become an independent. It looks like USC and Michigan might go ahead and go that route.
Yeah, I was going to ask you about that.
Yeah.
That's a great idea.
Yeah. They want to start some revenue sharing thing. I think it's
they got a deal. They have sold 10% of media rights and the conference stake or whatever to this private equity. It's for like $1.4 billion or billions. I don't know. Every school's going to get like 175 million. I don't know. But USC and Michigan are like, won't sign off on it. And they're like exploring possibilities. And you'll love this. Apparently, they have already made a back end agreement where if they do leave and go independent in football, all of their sports will go to the ACC, except for football.
So they'll play the Notre Dame game.
Yes, they'll play the Notre Dame game.
And we just willingly accept.
We just let it happen. Just let it happen. Oh, you want to hear the best stat this is the best stat, bro. Since 2024, the UConn Huskies have more ACC football wins than FSU.
Of course they do. Keep climbing, boys.
3-2.
Bro,
their quarterback has got like 28 touchdowns and no picks.
Yeah, Fagnano. Yeah, he's up. Yeah, and their wide receiver is up for the Bolitnikov. He's got like friggin' like 85,000 yards this year.
Who's their coach?
That's almost $1 million.
Moore Jr., man. He's been there for
still.
Yeah, still. That's who Penn State should hire, but don't. Yeah, don't. But that's who they should hire. I can't believe that no one's going after him.
No, I mean, listen to that. I mean, obviously, it's going to take time when you do some coaching searches, but I did see Jeff Brom's name linked to Penn State, but now
he's getting an extension.
Is getting an extension, but his name was linked there. So
I think it's funny. I think that this coaching search, because of the number of them, isn't going to be nearly as easy as these schools think it's going to be.
Nope.
Like, you're firing these guys because they got better guys ready to go. And these better guys are pretty comfortable where they are for the most part. They're all getting extensions. They're all leveraging it to more money. And there's gonna be some interesting scenarios here.
Yeah. I don't know. I think the Brian Kelly thing, and eventually I didn't want to believe it at first, and then Toast said it. I think one of them is going to be the Sam Bradford of the college. They're going to be like, enough with these huge excessive buyouts.
So.
We can't do this.
And now Kelly's suing the school because he didn't officially get terminated.
Right. What? So they're now, I guess, they're trying to say that he wasn't officially terminated, so that I guess he just neglected his duties here the last week or whatever. Listen, Feinbaum destroyed LSU. Took them to time and said, listen, you guys, like, no one's going to want this gig. You guys are just shooting yourselves in the foot. This is just absolutely ridiculous. Pay him the money. The problem is the governor got involved and turned it political.
A lot of people going to want the LSU job.
Huh?
A lot of people are going to want the LSU job. That's fine, Bomb.
We'll
Get
see.
out of here.
You think Lane would take it?
I think Lane would take it before Florida. It's a much better job than
You
Florida.
think Lane stays at Ole Miss?
I do, actually.
I hope so.
I don't think he goes anywhere, but LSU is substantial. LSU is the best opening in the country.
I'll give you the one reason why he'll never leave Ole Miss. They don't have tarmacs over there. They don't have airports.
So he knows that he can't get left on it.
Right.
Job security.
Job security.
All right. Should we talk about the game?
What game?
We have a playoff game this weekend.
We got keys. We do.
Yeah.
We have first week round of
it's
keys.
Yeah, it's 3:30 start. This is the final home game of the season.
3:30.
3:30. Senior day. You're number 18 in the AP poll, 15 in the playoff. Miami Hurricanes taking on NC State. Line is Miami minus 14.5 and a total of 55.5.
That lines up to 16.5.
Yeah. Of course, it's up to 16. You guys beat Georgia Tech last week at home. All right. Who wants to start? Who wants to start with?
I will start watching the Miami Hurricane NC State preview that we did on the YouTube channel. The first thing, Miami defense, key number one is you got to watch the cutback lane this week. He's got great vision. Took one to the house on his own play. Just look back. They have a running game and a running style that is trying to go ahead and take advantage of the cutback lane. So University of Miami, they got a live one at running back. You got to watch the cutback lane. Number two for me is going to be, the other thing, watch the left tackles, not the right guards. Watch the tackles, not the guard. They hit a couple big plays over the top against NC State in their play action series. They move their guards a lot when they do that because that's eye candy, but their tackles, they're in pass pro. So watch their pass pro game. And the last one, all on defensive side of the ball, because everybody knows we got to start fast this week. So I'll give you that bonus key or throw that out there for somebody else. Don't make it his homecoming.
Thank
you know
God.
exactly who I'm talking about. You do everything to limit his homecoming. If they have any chance to win, it's going to be on the backs of their quarterback, who was at one time wanting to come here. We didn't really extend that offer, and he's had a very successful career for NC State. So don't make it his homecoming. And those are my three keys to the game.
Good. I like this. I'll take Rose first because I don't have any. Start fast. Let's see if we can do that. Let's see if we can score more than one offensive touchdown in the first half of a football game. That would be great. We'd be excited. I bet the guys on the team would be excited too, Ro. And you don't have to do trick plays. You can just score more points.
Maybe they can call James.
That would
Coley.
make them smile.
James Coley would make him score in the first drive.
They would.
I don't know
Every
what's
week
he
they
doing
would.
these days?
Yeah, I don't know. It's a good question. He's still at Georgia. Key number two, I'd like to see, and Ro touched on it. We touched on it last week a little bit. But I'd like to see a little bit more Pringle. I'd like to see a little bit more Gerard Pringle because I do believe he diversifies the running game a little bit. Gives you a little bit something different. My third key to the game is our secondary is going to have to be on call this week in the passing game. Now, they're going to mix it up some. And that cutback lane against safeties, while they're watching and spying and making sure that CJ Bailey doesn't kill them, right? It's gonna be a test for this defense. I don't think that Miami's defense has seen an offense that can be as unpredictable as this in quite some time. So they saw Louisville a few weeks ago. It's going to be complicated for them. It's not going to be easy. So defense got to step up, especially the secondary.
Oh, fuck, did I have, it's a scoop just taking all of my confidence, just gone, just any confidence I had. All right, so yeah, I'm right there with everyone else. You can't let CJ go off. You can't let this be a homecoming for him. I'm concerned about the secondary. You don't have Keontae Scott. At least doesn't look like it, right? So that's an issue.
Why not?
Listen, you have to look the part.
What happened with Keontae Scott?
Wasn't he listed as doubtful? I saw something that he might not be playing.
What?
Oh my
Hold
God!
the
Hang
horses.
on.
Hold everybody's horses. Hold your pants up.
Hang on.
All my keys are on the defensive side of the ball, so I'll keep them there, especially if Keontae Scott's out.
Hold on. Jenners is on
I just
call.
haven't
Jenners is
heard it
on
all.
it. Jenners is on it.
I haven't heard anything, so I don't know.
Yeah. I could
Not
have
much
sworn
prep.
I saw something.
We do.
Yeah,
I do.
should probably know that. I guess. Yeah. You not see nothing?
Anders has no idea what you're talking about.
I'm looking, man. Nothing's jumping out here.
Nothing's jumping out.
No. I'm looking. I'm digging.
Hang on, I'm
Keep
looking.
going.
Hang on.
This is good. This is good.
So while they're looking at
all right. So this was So this is what. Yeah. So this is what I saw.
Mm-hmm.
Really hope that this County Scott news isn't true. County Scott hurt for the remainder of the season. Miami can't win for losing. This is all a day ago. Is this so? You're not seeing this? This was on X.
I don't see any news about it.
Okay.
I'm searching
Who
Google.
posted
Fucking God, I hope so. All right.
I'm searching for the last week. Keontae Scott injury.
See, if Matty Ports was here, we'd already know this.
Right. I'm just saying. All right. Well, then
You got to be a Hurricane fan for a minute to get that reference.
I knew I saw a couple of tweets. I was like, oh God, no, what the hell? And then someone just tweeted a half hour ago to Dono. So Keontae Scott is out for the year. So I don't know what's going on. I honestly don't know what's going on.
Fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed that he's
bueno.
not. Yeah, that's no bueno if that's any accuracy to that. So I swear that we don't need that.
Pat Narduzzi's going to put up 100.
And listen, this it's been a pretty not a whole lot of injuries this year. Been pretty healthy for the most part. Beck as well needs to have a great game. Like, God, dude, you just have to win. Just fucking win. You got to go 3-0. So whatever the key is for you to do that, go do that.
And those are our 9 keys to the game.
Fuck.
Just whatever the key is to do, win.
Whatever the key is to win, just
win.
Go
You
win.
got to do those keys.
Just
okay.
do that key.
Okay.
Turn the key.
Yeah.
Oh my God. All right.
What else we got?
Did you see what you got to admire for a guy that has been on a hot seat? You got to admire the Mike McDaniel and what he did after the Dolphins beat the Bills. So you know that the Bills take over elbow room every year. Bills Mafia. That's their home away from home when they come down here.
Okay.
There's photos of driving by elbow room on the way home after the Dolphins beat him. Just to give a little look see at the Bills Mafia crew. Good stuff.
That was an upset.
Good stuff.
How much did Vegas win on that one?
Bro, so here's the thing.
How many suicide polls ended on that day?
Bro, they fucking rode our boy Ken Dorsey out of town there and said, oh, Joe Brady's the god. Well, Joe Brady's about to get ridden out of town there as well. I mean, that entire, you were the Super Bowl favorite outside of Kansas City.
Their defense is trash, though.
It's awful.
That's what
their offense, though, isn't great.
Yeah. Their offense against Kansas City was damn good, but it's the NFL. It is what it is. When those guys want to circle you and they just get the right game plan, it's like a 50-50 hit or miss.
Not everybody can have a Sam Darnold on their team.
I mean, you want to talk about adaptation, and I've been watching a lot of Sean McVay things. I'm fascinated. The guy has like perfect recall. He's so bright. He's so intelligent, right? So I listen to this guy. And they favor this year 13th set personnel more than anybody. They run it 46% of the time. That's 1 running back and 3 tight ends. Are you kidding me? Like that's what that league teaches you, right? You got to constantly reinvent yourself all the time. And he knows better than most. What do you think the half-life? What do you think the shelf life is on doing that before teams kind of take notice? Of course. And then he's going to have to adapt and adapt and adapt. But Matthew Stafford's playing damn good too. So it is what it is. Dolphins are
all right.
In a world of hurt, though.
See what happened to Antonio Brown?
He got arrested.
They extradited him from Abu Dhabi or from Dubai or something. Yeah.
What?
For attempted murder.
He was over
South
there?
Florida. He was over there. Yeah.
What?
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
True story.
He got arrested in Dubai.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So
You
he's
really
back over here.
Was
he with Giselle over
Saudi
there?
Arabia to kick you out.
Yeah.
What's that?
I mean,
Was he with Giselle over there?
That's the rumor, right? That's what broke up the Bradys.
oof.
How you let them come
Facing
into
a
your home.
2nd-degree attempted murder charge in Florida that carries a maximum 15-year prison sentence. Well,
Time served in Saudi
Good look
Arabia.
on
He'll
that.
be out. Yeah. I like his social media post though.
Well, he
He's fun.
handed that stuff off to some other people.
Fantastic.
But they do a good job with it. All right. Anything else you guys want to hit before we get into some picks?
I'm good.
I got nothing.
I got nothing. It's been a long ass fucking week and day and everything.
All right, well, let's wrap it up then. What the hell are we doing here? As everyone comes crashing to a halt.
Fucking it's just 10 o'clock at night. I'm just exhausted. Sorry, everybody. We'll do better next week.
I wanted to go to bed 2 hours
probably
ago.
not.
This is there goes our undefeated season.
Exactly right. Yeah.
This is our one letdown game.
Been dropping bombs like crazy.
All right, let's finish strong. We need Ed Reed to go ahead and take this back to the house.
Sorry,
Come on,
boys.
All right,
It's like the bar I had a beer in
Give me
this
some
evening, waiting for the pizza. Smelled like ass.
I will tell you, I had I went to a new steak place. I wanted to try it. I don't know if you've ever been this way in Delray, but Cut 432. Scoop, have you ever heard it?
The one on Delray?
The one in Atlantic?
Yeah, but I thought they closed though.
No.
They
He said
reopened?
Cut 432's been, yeah. Right at there at the end of the avenue there?
Yeah. No, I've been there. It was very good, actually, but it was like maybe 8-10 years ago. But I thought they closed and then reopened.
So I had she said yes 20 years ago. So, we celebrated earlier, but we ended up going over there tonight. And I will tell you this, that was the best damn steak I ever had in my life.
It's really good there.
Nice.
I mean, I remember
it was. We've been talking about like council.
I remember the dinner. Like, I remember where we sat. I remember it was that good.
Yeah, it was phenomenal. And their Chilean sea bass was phenomenal too. Probably the best because she had the Chilean sea bass. I had the steak. Of course I am because I'm in a steak restaurant and I'm a man. So, but the Chilean sea bass was the best Chilean sea bass I've ever tasted. It was so good.
Chilean sea bass is the filet mignon of the sea, man.
Oh, of course. Oui. No, they don't say oui in Chile.
In Chile?
No.
In Chile, they say Chile.
Oh,
Chile.
Scoop! I should have brought this up because you absolutely. I'll send this to you. But there's a dude at Fox College Football, R.J. Young, who did a 24, who dropped his 24 team college football bracket this week, and Miami didn't make the cut.
Awesome.
Virginia did. SMU.
Yeah, look, he's looking at the last 3 games.
He is. Yes, he
and
is.
based on, I may not make the cut if I'm picking him either. I got two. I still have 2 games to make up here. All right. Let's go.
All right. Let's go.
How did we do last week?
Last week, everyone went 3-2.
Oh,
right.
That's boring. See, this is boring. This show sucks.
Stay right where we are.
So what are the records?
Let's see. Leading the way, Scoop 39-25. 3 games back, Toast at 36-28, and 7 games back is Rowe at 31-32.
Okay,
just under.
Just under. Down just the Vic.
I'm on the hot seat.
Not bad. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Let's start this week with number 10 Notre Dame at number 24 Pitt. Noon ABC.
Nooner.
Notre Dame's laying 12.5.
Pitt.
Well, I mean,
Pitt.
Well,
Pitt wins this game.
I need to make up ground. I'm taking the Irish.
Shame on you.
Well, whatever.
Shame on you.
Going against BTB as well. I should be pillaged.
If you were blind, they'd be the Irish.
Mm-hmm.
Irish.
Another team that could use a loss and help Miami would be number 12 Oklahoma at number 4 Alabama. This is 3:30 ABC. Bama laying 5.5.
Saw an Alabama fan that was annoyed at the fact that they had kept Ty Simpson on the bench the last 2 years in favor of Jalen Milroe. Taking Alabama.
Yeah, but
Where'd Milroe go?
Seattle.
Oh, did he?
Mm-hmm. Third string.
Tidy me bits. Roll Tide.
All right, let's go. Number 14, Virginia at Duke. 3:30 on the Deuce. ESPN 2. Always a highlight game on the Deuce. Duke laying 4.5.
How is Duke a favorite?
4.5 favorite?
It was 6.5.
This is Manny Diaz we're talking about.
Yeah.
Give me the Who's all day.
Yeah. All over Virginia.
Give me the Who's.
Uva.
Okay. Everybody's going Virginia?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Number 11, Texas. At number 5, Georgia.
How's Texas at 11?
I know.
Well, it's going to help us too when they
Don't
lose.
they have 3 losses?
Another team.
No, they have 2.
Oh, they only
But
have
another
2.
team that would definitely help Miami if they lost. 7:30 ABC, Georgia laying 5.5.
Yeah, you got to go with
Between
Uga.
the hedges.
Between the hedges, too, I think
Yeah,
Uga bounces
me
on.
too.
Oh,
Oof.
God.
All right, well, now on to the money game.
Hmm.
NC State at number 16? Question mark? Miami. 3:30 ESPN.
Mhm.
Miami laying 16.5. Need your winner and your score.
16.5.
Your Miami Hurricanes 34, NC State 23.
You know what? I'll fucking be a homer. I'll go your Miami Hurricanes 35, NC State 18. Does that cover? I think I hooked it.
You did. You hooked it. Yeah.
For the cover or
yes,
not?
for the cover. Yeah, you hooked
Oh,
it
there
for
we
the
go.
cover.
Okay, there we go. Look at that. Look at that.
You
We
got to
looked
win
the
it by
part. We passed
17.
the eye test.
Yeah. Winning on the hook.
I'm going almost exactly opposite of Row.
Oh.
I got NC State 34, Miami Hurricanes 24.
Oh, boy.
Hey.
Oof. That's rough, Scoop.
Last time I did this, it didn't end up in our favor. So,
So
recap
Scoop has
show-
the season ending Saturday.
The recap show will be the funeral.
Oof.
Play taps.
Yeah.
Play taps.
Again.
We already played it once.
Play taps again.
Yeah.
Look, CJ Bailey scares me. I gotta be honest with you. Like,
All right, so I
don't
put
know,
out
man.
I put out a teaser tweet and boy did it was like, look, I'm going to save what I need to save about CJ Bailey after the game. And I said, because I saw some things on film and I was like, and I could make a comment because I've watched it a little bit. I've watched many quarterbacks over the years. The only thing I'm going to say to it, I know why the University of Miami Hurricanes passed. That's it. That's it. So that's where I'm going with that one. I know why they passed on them.
good for you.
When you watch film, I'm like, yeah, I can see why they did. Now, it's one of those things. It's like a Phillip Rivers phenomenon, right? Because I'm telling you, it's Phillip Rivers-esque. The way he throws the ball, Chad Pennington, it is not coming out of that arm. I will say it this way: out of all the quarterbacks in student game this year, either ours or going against somebody, I think he has the weakest arm strength out of everybody we played against this year. I don't even think it's close. I wholeheartedly believe that. Like, I do not think it's close. It's just the balls float out of his hands. It is what it is.
He's got one hand. He's got one hand.
I don't care.
That throws the football.
Which hand?
Anyway.
Yeah.
All right. So then we should cover. Shouldn't be a problem.
Yeah, no problem.
Pick sixes. Yeah.
I hope so. I don't know why I got to be the Debbie Downer on this thing all of a sudden. I don't know where pissed off toast went, but now I'm the guy who's going to get all the shit by thinking that
I was
just
pissed off
tried and true
last
to what we
week.
said in our
Jesus.
preseason predictions. You said 8-4.
Yeah. I said we were
You
going
said, like,
undefeated.
11
except for Pittsburgh.
so I'm not being unrealistic here. I'm still on par.
Yeah.
And I said 10-2. And we make the playoffs.
Yeah, okay. I hope we do. It'll be a lot of fun.
It would be. It'd be great if we made the playoffs. It'd be a lot. It would be nice. I think the fan base deserves it. But who knows? A bunch of us probably kicked puppies, and it'll never happen.
Jesus Christ.
I never kicked a puppy.
No.
And neither did I, but I'm sure those in our fan base have.
Made one go swimming, though.
Made one go swimming.
Yeah, I need it back.
Okay, we're going to name
over
this
that
one. Yeah,
Just
name
rush
this
right
one.
over that. We
Just
don't
call
want to
this
piss off
one.
Peter.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ours can swim just fine. Show titles?
Yeah, that's what I was going for.
We don't have a ton, but I wrote down some here.
I actually have two.
Go ahead. What you got?
Oh,
What do you got? What do you got?
More cavemen
okay.
Okay.
and from suck to blow.
Yeah, I wrote that down too.
It's not the blow, yeah.
Great Spaceballs reference. I don't know if we can use that, but it's great. I also wrote down chapter 4, verse 20 of the Book of Jones.
That's pretty good.
The anarchy button. Us or no one. The third monkey on Noah's Ark.
There you go.
Done.
Winner.
That's it.
There you go.
That's it.
Or the very late last second entry of our fan base kicked puppies.
I won't let you put that out there. So Noah's Ark is the one.
The third monkey on Noah's Ark works for me.
Yeah, whoever put that tweet out, well done, man. Well done. All right. We'll see what happens on Saturday, boys and girls. 3:30. God help us all. Go Canes.
Yo!
Bang.
I hate this team.
Yeah, I feel you, bro.